3006, 12 right, taxi Alpha Cross 22. You know, the 1811 leave my airspace to the south, Kansas City's online, radar source terminated, frequency change clear, good day. 1811, reading con, how's it going? 185, taxi 12 left via Papa Cross 22. Then I'll be right back again, gentlemen. Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. X-Plane 11. We're going to be heading from... Gosh, I really need to do something about that. We're going to be heading from Des Moines, Iowa, down to... back to Memphis. Feedback. How is everybody doing, guys? Let's get going here. Let's go and kill the music. You walked into a Saturday stream. That's what you walked into. Let's call center.
Center Solaris 1395. We got our top of descent pretty much right now. Is okay if we start descending?
Solaris 1395, descend and maintain, follow 240.
240, Solaris 1395.
Luke, Anakin, Brandon Banks, Christian, Adrian, Andrew,
Delta 3006
Martin,
on departure flight
Alex,
180.
Mike.
The wind's 1709,
Welcome, everybody.
runway 12 right, cover takeoff.
On this, so get a little bit. Let's get our call here.
Delta 185 on departure flight,
let's get a
runway
call.
heading. The wind's 1709, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff. Traffic departing 12 right, he's a southeast departure.
No, I didn't go for one, man. I don't do those giant ones. It's just too much for me.
185 heavy, the wind's 1709 on departure flight, runway heading, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff. Departure roll on the south runway is a southeast departure. Delta 3006, traffic departing 12 left, say heavy 767, he'll be no factor. Solaris 1395, leave my airspace to the east. Chicago's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Point 2 Unicom, Solaris 1395, thank you.
Nope, not the latest. Not the latest. Is it Minneapolis Center? Minneapolis Center. Solaris 1007 at Des Moines, ready IFR to Memphis.
Solaris 1007, clear to the Memphis airport. As filed, climb maintain 10,000. Departure this frequency, squawk 2655.
We're clear to the Memphis airport. As filed, will climb maintain 10,000. Departure to this frequency, squawk 2655, Solaris 1007.
1007, read back correct. Let's see. You can expect runway 18 for departure, advise ready to taxi. Actually, standby 1.
Standing by 1007.
At 1007, you can expect 13 for departure, advise ready to taxi.
We'll expect 13 for departure, and we'll advise ready to taxi. Solaris 1007. Okay, changed our departure. No problem.
Delta 3006 is ready to contact, climb maintain, follow level 390, clear direct to Nodine.
Okay, let's do a recalculation here.
Delta 185 is ready to contact, climb maintain, follow level 230.
No change in our V speeds.
Southwest 3, do you have voice?
And
Southwest 3 affirmative, text en route if possible would be fine.
Southwest 3, okay, I'll just leave you alone, but squawk 7020, you're ready to contact, 25 northwest of Des Moines, flight level 400.
Right.
And okay, Southwest 3, can you repeat the squawk?
7020.
All right,
7020, Southwest 3.
Okay. Is 3.4 stable?
Southwest 3.
Or 3.39. Is it stable? 3.39.4. Is it stable? That's
7020, Southwest 3.
That's what I want to know. All right, let's.
And there's 2 at once there. Who else called?
AP started.
Okay, that's 2 at once again. Take your turn, gentlemen.
Let's see.
Delta 3006, you should be on that 180 heading still. I see you now on a 120 heading.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu.
My apologies. Delta 185 heading of 360.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Right.
Okay, guys, you guys are stepping all over each other. There's a lot of traffic in the airspace. Delta 185 only, heading 360.
On.
Okay, who else is trying to call?
Wait for the APU generator to come online here.
Minneapolis.
Busy in Minneapolis.
Flight level 310.
Okay, 101, standby. Delta 5690, ready to contact. Let's see, 25 southwest of Des Moines, 310. Hello?
Good afternoon, sir. Delta 5690.
Air Canada 101, I got you now, 320. Hello?
Connect from the Chocks.
Yep, Air Canada 101, got you, 320. Thanks.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, set 5.5.
Delta 185.
Brandon Banks for the
left
$10
turn,
tip.
heading,
Thank you so much,
220
Brandon.
all the way around, left
That's
turn,
going
220.
directly to my ground school fund. Thank you so much, Brandon. I really do appreciate that. Really do. Right. Set. M1 set. State trim set. EFB stowed. Phones off. Flight decks and windows are closed. Doors are closed. Passengers are seated.
And what's the call sign with Papa Victory Alpha? What's your call sign?
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release
Phoenix, is that what it is? Phoenix 3644, squawk 7077, ident.
Before engine start. Before start. Air conditioning packs are off, anti-collision's on, parking brake is set, transponder...
And what was your numbers again, I'm sorry?
Close
That's
that out.
1538, squawk 6307.
And we're clear to push already. We just got a contact when we're ready to taxi. So we'll go ahead and release the parking brake. Start moving here.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Delta 1007, squawk 6365.
Number 2 going to ground. Need to turn him down, don't I?
Delta 185, climb final level 380, clear direct to O'Neill.
All right. Or add fuel. You guys had a fantastic week, and you're all staying safe and healthy.
And 4265, I'll get right back to you. I'm just getting a bunch of people across the boundary here. I'll get right back to you.
Dimitri, how you doing, sir? All right, number 2, good start on number 2. We'll go to number 1 now. Number 1 to ground. Start level, wait till 25 on N2. And 23, 24,
Phoenix 3644 is radar contact, 122 southwest of Sioux Falls, flight level 370. Okay, everybody just stand by.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
And parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Reset these right here. No, this is not. This is still the old version. I need to know. I'll get to that in a second, Alex. So I need to know if the new 3.4, is it stable? If it's stable, I'll upgrade. But if it's not stable, I'm not upgrading.
1358, change up the squad code again, 4520. 4520, 1315.
Center, good evening. American 168, with you, Pump 350.
Fluid had no issues.
Tow is disconnected, and bypass bin has been removed.
1007, your radar contact, 77 southwest of Minot, flight
All
level
right.
370.
So the reason they start number 2 engine before they start number 1 engine
Delta 1350
is because
8 to your radar contact.
I'm going to mute that for a second. Is because in most cases, a lot of your fueling, connecting, loading, and unloading your baggage and all that kind of stuff is on the right side of the aircraft. So, got the pin. What they'll do is when you actually arrive into your destination airport, as you get close to the gate, you'll actually kill engine number 2 because that will allow the ground crew to approach your vehicle once you're actually parked, since the engine will be spooled down. So the reason why you start number 2 first is so you get it generally as close as you can, equal wear on the engines and equal runtime. That's basically what you try to go for. All right, we're going to go back to that. All right, let's get flaps to 5.
All right, who else did I miss?
Elevator full down, full up, full left,
And Airbridge, you need to let me know where you're at on the ground, sir.
full left rudder, full right rudder. Call.
And it's Alpha Bravo
Right.
Romeo is correct for the 3-letter.
For start, generators
For your
are on.
call
APU
sign is Alpha
is
Bravo Romeo, or
off.
Alpha
Start
Bravo
switch
Whiskey, I
is
forgot.
continuous. Anti-ice not required. Air conditioner packs auto and bleeds on. Except for
Airbridge is
APU
Alpha
bleed,
Bravo
that's
Whiskey
off.
for the 3-letter,
Airless
and your call
valve
sign.
auto. Flaps 5, set 5. We got
And what's
green
the four
5.
numbers again?
Save trim 5.5. Set start levers idle detent.
No,
Yeah.
Airbridge, what's the
Flight
numbers?
controls checked. Recall complete. And all right.
Airbridge 633, clear to Toronto
nope.
Airport as filed. Climb
Why is it
maintain
so
10,000,
loud?
expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure this frequency, and squawk 3030.
Where is it? All right. No, they don't have to be shut down.
633, read back corrected, release for departure, time now 0 or 2105, what if not up by 2130. If not off by 2130, advise Minneapolis under this frequency of intentions. Change your advisor to approval. Call me airborne.
Right, of course.
Delta 5690, descend via the Nitzer 3 arrival, runway 30, transition, the altimeter is 3045.
Descend via the Nitrous 3 arrival, runway 30 right transition, and copy altimeter for Delta 5690.
Okay, who else did I miss?
Minneapolis Center, American 168 with you, flight level 350.
See if I can get in here to talk.
American 168, Minneapolis
I didn't,
46360.
Brandon, I just read your message. You missed me. You're calling Jam Master him.
Sorry guys, you guys all hit the airspace at the same time.
No. We're gonna expect he's probably gonna give us a probably Papa Delta, cross 23 at Delta. Minneapolis Center, Solaris 1007 at Des Moines, ready taxi, runway 13.
And Solaris 107, runway 23. Where are you parked at on the field, actually?
I'm currently over here near Charlie 3, facing north.
Okay, and let's see, runway 1 or 23. Actually, hold on. So I guess, and runway 13, taxi via Delta.
Taxi runway 13 via Delta for Solaris 1007. All right, so we're going to flip around. No problem. We can do that. No problem. All right, parking brakes release, takeoff config check. Good. All right, let's get moving, guys. Yeah, the quarantine thing does suck for sure. I've tried to self-quarantine as much as I can. Unfortunately, I've had to go out in the town about every other day or so, grab things or something, but I'm always very careful about
And aircraft just
keeping
south of Lincoln
distance.
at flight level 350. I didn't catch your call sign. I might have lost you in translation. Who's at 350 just south of Lincoln?
Keeping distance, lots of hand sanitizer on whenever I touch something. Don't touch my face. There's some things, you know, you can be smart about.
Delta 2115, I think that's you. I think I missed you. Squawk, let's see, Squawk 4266.
Sure, yeah, send it to me, Dimitri. I'll read it. When I get some free time, I'll read it.
Delta 3006, amend your altitude, maintain flight level 330 for traffic.
Maintain flight level 330, Delta 3006.
Climbing in true fashion in that 321 there, Lance.
Oh yeah, let's see. 1,100 feet per minute and subject to it'll decrease, actually.
Nice.
So my
Delta
stream
95,
schedule
generally,
generally-
with the 380.
generally is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. That's what I go for. Monday and Wednesday is about 7 o'clock. On Saturday, I generally try to do it a little bit earlier for my friends across the pond. He didn't tell me to hold short of 2-3, so I'm gonna cross it.
And last aircraft on Reedles again.
Delta 1358.
Delta 1358, go ahead.
Yeah, just want to step away about 6-7 minutes.
Cool deal, Jeremy.
That's fine, yeah. If you want to just, you'll have your top of descent in about 100 miles, so just get back as soon as possible. If I climb into 39, they're gonna hit right over like Nodine.
That would be good.
All right.
And Solaris 1007, when you get there at the end of 13, just let me know. I can't see on the ground there.
No problem. I'll let you know, sir. Interesting. You can't see me on the ground. Let's see. Let's go ahead and flip it all the way over.
Southwest 4935, Minneapolis, squawk 7073. Southwest 4935 is ready to contact 66 west of O'Neill, flight level 350, hello.
On. Set.
4265, runway 12 left, taxi via Alpha or Papa cross 22.
All right. We're gonna get off the ground here momentarily, guys. Owls.
And where you, there's no flight plan on file at Minneapolis, resend please.
Minneapolis Center, Solaris 1007, ready to go, 13.
Delta 3006, contact Chicago Center 134.87, how higher for you, clear traffic. Delta 3006, Chicago Center 3487, good day.
3487, Southwest, or correction, Delta 3006, yeah.
Delta 17, I'll have a reroute for you. That's not going to have a valid route to Chicago, standby.
Minneapolis Center, Solaris 1007, ready to go, runway 13.
Solaris 1007, wind 140 at 4 on departure flight runway heading, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Oh, flight departure, runway heading, and clear for takeoff, runway 13 for Solaris 1007. We'll fly, runway heading. We already got set in there.
Delta 17, can't hear you, need to speak up.
Okay.
I got it, no big deal, standby.
Doing it again. What's it doing that?
80 knots.
80 knots, cross check.
And Delta 17, clear to the Chicago O'Hare Airport. This will be a full route clearance, by the way. Chicago O'Hare Airport, Rochester, 1 departure, Rochester. Direct to Zipper, that's Zulu, India, Papa Romeo, and the Site 5 arrival. Climb via the Citic that maintains 7,000. Departure this frequency, squawk 2470. And I'll put it in the chat for you. American 168, leave my airspace to the south. Kansas City's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Alright, over to Kansas City, thanks, American 168.
And 168, contact Chicago Center about 97 miles, he's on.
Alright, we'll call them about 95 miles, 168.
Delta 17, read back correct. 1-2 left for departure, advisor, ready to taxi. Delta 4265 on departure, flighting 360 on the winds 19011, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff.
Indiana Delta 581 with you, 340, 260 miles to the east of Kilo Papa 990 Echo.
Delta 581, squawk 6342. Ten 07, climb flight level 370.
370 Solaris 1007.
Center Delta 1358, we got disconnected while we were waiting for some reason, but we are back now.
I still got things.
Minneapolis Center Solaris 1007, we cleared to Lake Irk.
Solaris 1007, clear direct hole.
Clear to Cole, Solaris 1007.
Delta 1358, we got you. Delta 4265 is ready to contact, climb, maintain 12000. Solaris 1007, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good night.
134.87 for Solaris 1007. Chicago Center Solaris 1007, climbing through 6,000 for 370, about 5 miles from Des Moines.
Southern 1007, Chicago Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
I maintain 370, Solaris 1007. Alright, sorry guys. Lots of stuff going on there. So, no, I'm not going to reject takeoff because it's my flap thing. Like, it like slowly like pops just a little bit, causing it to kind of like get in and out.
Chicago Center.
How you doing, Mexican? The Chicago Center was the one that's going to be controlling us today, but that's okay. See what that looks like on the map. On. Oh, just for a little bit, then they'll go away.
Civic 7571, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000. Pacific 7571.
And Civic 7571 for Des Moines, altimeter 3042.
Roger, copy, altimeter Pacific 7571.
All right. Yeah, below 10,000 feet, it is all business. That is correct. Alrighty, so I'll climb about 160 miles. Top of the descent at about 320. At 18,000 feet, we'll switch over to standard on the altimeter. No problem, Brandon. Welcome back.
Delta 3006, climb to maintain flight level 390.
Up to flight level 390, Delta 3006.
Thanks again, Brandon, for your $10 tip, man. I appreciate it. All right. It's going to be heading up to our cruising altitude today of 37,000 feet. We should have a relatively smooth flight today. No weather on the forecast. Be quite a nice flight. We should be there in about an hour or so. That's estimated time. If we look at progress page, you'll see it's estimating 2229 as our arrival, and it's currently 2122. So just over an hour, I guess, we'll be there. I hear you, Christian. I hear you. I think last count was 109 here in Alabama, inside the United States.
Chicago Center, American 328, with good of 8,000.
American 328, Chicago Center, climb to maintain flight level 360.
360,
Center 1007, leave airspace to the south. Kansas City Center is closed. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, 162.8. Appreciate the services. Alright, we're now out of his airspace, so we're back on Unicom. We'll be on Unicom here for probably all the way, unfortunately, but I needed to take this flight to get it down to Memphis because I got to pick up some packages in Memphis and fly it to Denver. I won't be doing that today, but that is on my schedule. California, Illinois, New York have all issued orders called stay-at-home or safer-at-home orders. Certain things are allowed, certain things aren't allowed. I won't get into the legal things about that, but it's possibly unconstitutional, but we'll get into that. Anyone and everyone out there should be doing self-quarantine anyway, as much as you can. Good news on my health front. My cough is a lot better than it was even 4 or 5 days ago, so I think I'm finally getting over it. Yep, that's not mine. Mine is not. I am currently basically been sitting at home. Not sitting at home. I've been doing a lot of home projects. But things don't change by April 1st. It's my last paycheck, so I guess now's a good time to say, hey, head on to patreon.com/evenflightclub and help support me. How you doing, Retta? Yeah, true, Christian. My wife is actually able to work from home as well. She works in geographic information systems. I could work from home for with what I do, but since I work in broadcast work, contractor with broadcast work, if there's nothing going on that you can broadcast, there's no sports, there's no political rallies, there's nothing. Kind of out, out of work. Kansas City Center would get online. I hear you on that one, sir. I'm not okay. So I played soccer football for 13 years. I wish I could go out and play it right now. I can't, obviously. Can't watch it. Watch replays, I guess. But I've never been a huge watcher of sports. I'll watch the Olympics and the World Cup, but I don't generally just watch sports. So them not being broadcast doesn't really hurt my feelings. But not being able to go out and play them, not being able to have work, go out and actually do what I do, which is, again, I work for a broadcast company which primarily focuses on political events, and since none of those are happening, I have zero work. So April 1st, last paycheck. Woo! So I have to find something else to do. Somewhere else to work, I guess. I'm looking for some jobs. That's what I'm doing. I wish TCAS systems would show the call sign, but they don't. No, no, not going back to that. Yeah, it was always planned temp, but it was supposed to last till into November, into December, but obviously this coronavirus stuff threw a huge, big old wrench into that plan. So instead of having more time to find the job I really want, I kind of have to expedite that. Awesome. I want to get into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I need to. I think it'd be a good Obviously not right now. How you doing, Diego? Yep, that's the thing. Unemployment's gonna spike. But once it's all over, like even Amazon just said they're gonna be hiring a ton more jobs already. So once this panic and coronavirus stuff's over, which I hope it's over in a month or two. Once it's over, stuff's gonna return to normal. Stocks are gonna go back up. Jobs will be back available. Businesses will be reopening. So that's gonna people are gonna get their jobs back. It's like a temporary thing. Dow's first session though, I was barely breathe. Yeah, I've done. Obviously, when I was a police officer, I went through combatives for a week, which a lot of what we use is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then with the military, they also use a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I've done both, and I enjoyed doing that. It's just hard for me to pay a lot of money, Ever tried the milk run? Not sure what that is. The game I've gotten back into, Elite Dangerous. Really enjoying it. Last time I got into it, I was kind of angry with it. I didn't like it seemed really unbalanced. But recently, it seems like it's kind of gotten its balance back, which is pretty awesome. So I've been playing that a lot, enjoying that. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're that kind of a situation, stuff's gonna happen. You're gonna injure yourself. I injured myself during police combatives. So I mean, or sorry, they call it defensive tactics. Thanks to Aviation for the subscription. Appreciate that. So yeah, I injured my wrist during that. So I mean, it happens. Mini stops. I'll look at it. Okay, so Brandon, yes, the flight controls in Elite Dangerous are weird because you're having to control up, down, left, right, forward, backwards, and it's all, it's not like you have air resistance where you're kind of gliding, it's like forwards, backwards, left, right, up, down, rotation, like it's all, you can do all of it. So I have a joystick throttle. My joystick controls my pitch, my roll, and my yaw, and then my pedals on the ground that I use normally for my yaw in the aircraft, that controls my left and right thrusters. And then I have on the throttle, I'll show you guys, I have this little paddle. Of course, this is what I used before. I had, if I can get this in the camera, I don't think I can. Hook to it. So you can see these little paddles on the back there, throttle. I use that to go up and down. Yep, that is correct. There is no air resistance. No, I've never had it crash X-Plane 11. I do know that AP Softbox does take between 15 to 20% of your CPU power while it's running. I don't know why it takes that much. I don't see why it should take that much, but it does. So usually what I'll do is I'll pop it up, I'll run it, and then I'll close it back down and then bring it back up. Yep, it takes a lot of resources. Dimitri, I know you know the developer of it, I believe. If you could let him know that it's taking up a lot of resources, if there's a way he could kind of streamline it, that would be very much appreciated. Not Dimitri, sorry, Martin. Martin. If you could let him know. Yep, you could do that, or you could do what Christian does and run it on a separate computer. Yeah, so crazy. Why is it? Marvin, that's what I meant, not Martin. Why does it create its own Java server? What's the point of that? Is that to pull the information from SimBrief? Is that what it's for? I don't see the purpose of a server. But anyway, yeah, I'm aware 11.5 Vulkan open public beta is supposed to come out end of March, which we'll see it when it comes out. They also said it was going to be released back in December, so, you know, take every timeline with a grain of salt with LR, so. Of course, I will try it out, see how it does. There's gotta be a way you can reduce that or make it not necessary. I'm not a computer programmer. Well, I kind of am. I am not a oops, level off on this end. I'm not a computer scientist. I'm an information systems person. So I'm more of a database manager and project workflow manager, but I did have to learn programming. There's got to be a way that you could pull the information without having to have a server. I could be wrong. I don't know. You could do that, Brandon, or you could just make a backup of your current one. Which I guess that would be the second one, right? Duh. Sometimes that could be really dumb. $160 miles from top of descent. Or supposedly 160 miles from top of descent. I know I'm a ways out. I'm going to throw in the fix here. What's the weather? Memphis. Walking in Memphis. I wish I could play that song. I can't because copyright. 090 at 5 knots. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Approach. We do have a runway 9er. Look for that sucker. That's plenty. Let's do that. Let's do runway 09. And 10. Oops. But what I really care about is this right here. So 37,000, 37 times 3, that's 97, 117. Yeah, 117 plus 10, so 127. All right. So now we can see, yeah, we're going to start descent a little bit earlier than what it says. Change ILS 9er. We're going to check our Jamla. Where's that? Where's Jamla? Jamla. Venture. Okay. Arrival. There it is. Now it's set properly. 2:30 at 10. Yep. There's the 9er. Okay. And then we'll vector down. Sounds good to me. Basically, come this way, and then right here we'll vector down, pick up the ILS for 9er. So if we go and 9.5. That's they have 2. Well, right. I do use Navigraph. $121. It shouldn't be $121. Because you have 37,000 divided by 1,000. That's equals. Oh, can't see it. 37 times 3. It is 111 plus 10, which makes it. Why is it one? Hold on. Math. Hold on. I'm at 30,000 feet. 30 times 3 is 90. 90. But then, oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, sometimes I'm an idiot. I took the 7 in the 37. I made it a 9 in my head, and that made it 27. That's why. Gosh. Math fail. All right, Retta. There is a Logitech radio panel. It actually works. It's nice. All right. And sometimes you just really feel like an idiot, don't you? All right. 138. Wind corrections 5 because we only have 5. And we're going to do auto brake 2. Landing up to 350. All right, looks good. Yep. Physical device. And now it matches top descent. Would you look at that? Man. Oh, flap. I didn't put the flaps in there. Flaps 30. 40. Flaps 40. Flaps 40. There we go. If you can see it. Can't really see it. Oh well. I can send a picture later. Oh no, I didn't take that as anything, Dimitri. Thank you for correcting me, because I was wrong. And in my head, I was thinking something totally different than what was actually reality. So 210 miles from, or 82 miles from top of descent, 210 miles to our destination. Let's go ahead and put in the rest of the information here. Our course will be 93. We'll leave that as is for now. 109.5. Approach final course is 093. VATSIM intercept is 1,700 feet. Decisions is 466. Add 40. Math 506. All right. If we have a go-arounds, well, climbed initially 1,000 feet above, then climbing right, turn 5,000, outbound on the Memphis VOR of 151 to the Kins intercept, turn intersection, which is 10.4 DME from Memphis. Hold and continue to climb and hold until we reach 5,000 feet, as you can see listed here. So we can put in, but actually it's already in, our navigation 117.5 as our backup. That way, if we do have to go around, we can switch over that navigational and run the 151 radio out. We're going to intercept at Phalanx, and we'll have a 3.5 degree descent into the area. Have an easy time of it, nothing to really worry about. Nothing to really worry about. Alright, let's close that out. So descent weather has not been completed. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Another song. Alright, let's get this larger again. Why is there not a home button on the... Oh, it's just that irritates the heck out of me. All right. Too big. I made it too big. All right. There we go. That works. That works. Forecast 2/3018. 30.18. Altitude 200. 150. Place description concise. LTD limited. Right, 10,000. 267 at 54. 71. 38. 278. 6. Execute that. Alright, so descent weather is complete. Transition level 18,000. Local QNH is set. Ice deviation is set. Effects complete. Distance range set. Decision altitude set. Nav frequencies set. Course set. Altitude bug adjust till IAF, which is set 1700. Landing performance calculation has been completed. Flaps and VREF have been entered. And pressurization. Landing has been set into ice not required. We discussed the approach, and all of that ice and alt price have been set. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to bring up cabin lighting. And we'll make the announcement here soon that we are descending. Alright, back to the chat. How you doing, Luke? I'm doing well. I have not updated 3.4 yet. Nice one, Dimitri. Good. I'm glad they improved the descent. Sounds like it. Sounds like I need to upgrade to 3.4. Sounds like it. .37 nautical miles. Let's check. I do want to check something here. Made fuel on board should be 4 tons. Right now we're looking like is going to be 4.1, which is close enough for me. I'm good with that. I am good with that. We are close to the top of the descent. Very close. doesn't work with head shake. Well, that's not fun. Guess you have to get XP realistic. Wrong thing. People have been telling me I need to switch to XP realistic. I just haven't done it because it costs the money. Oh, that's cool, Dimitri. I will say, one thing Explain 11 will have over Flight Simulator 2020 when it comes out is probably the detailed, 737 freeware. And that's gonna be that is one thing. Throttle's dropping back. 0.77. Preparation for descent. Let them know that we are descending. Go ahead and turn the fasten seatbelt sign to on. No problem, Robert. Glad I was able to help you. Okay, Dimitri. Perhaps I will wait. Perhaps I will. Besides, save me money, right? In the short term. Especially since I probably won't have a job after April 1st. Won't really have any money to spend on anything. I mean, we'll be okay. My wife still works, so we'll be able to eat and pay the bills. That's about it. That will be the sum of our abilities. All right, top of descent. About 1 mile. All right. VNAV path. But the speed breaks out. going on with this thing. I'm gonna do a vertical descent because it's kind of freaking out here. Oh yeah, it will pass, absolutely. It just means that I'm gonna have to find another job, which is okay. I could do an auto land. Do y'all want me to do it? Well, hold on. I may be able to do an auto land. I may not be able to, actually. Gotta be equipped. Nope, I can't do an auto land on runway 9er. Sorry. Alright, let's give it the vertical path again here. See if it'll be alright. Yeah, I think it'll be fine now. It's just weird coming right off the top of descent there. What is the RBB? Three. Thing to B. Gamla at 10,000. ILS liner. It's traffic. All right. Prepping a message here. So when I actually get close, I will let them know I'm inbound. How are we doing on our fuel? So yeah, we're close to what we're supposed to be at. A little bit more than just like maybe 100 kilograms more than what we're supposed to be at, but that's not enough to worry about trying to do a hold. We dropped below we should be at when we did that, so do we have the same headphones? They're fan-freaking-tastic. The Audio-Technica ATH-50 or M50X. It's in the description down below. Fantastic headphones. I have not found headphones that have the same quality of sound. I mean, I've tried everything. I've tried $300, $400 headphones. they don't touch them. I don't know what they did with these things, but I've had these same headphones for the last almost 4 years now. They're still trucking along. I had to replace the leather pads. That was cheap, and then I had to replace the band here, but mine are super comfortable. I don't know what you're talking about. I find almost every other type of headphones uncomfortable. It's one of the reasons I love them. Sometimes I honestly forget I'm wearing them, and I'll stand up, and it'll yank off my head. Well, that might be just any headphones for you then. So, I tried out some new wireless headphones using this brand new technology, basically Wi-Fi connection instead of Bluetooth and all this kind of stuff. And I found the quality of sound terrible compared to these. So until they get wireless headphones that sound as good as wired ones, I'm not gonna switch. It's just I'm not gonna sacrifice sound quality just to remove some wires. It would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I just not gonna do it. So I'm just going to do it. In-game weather says pull up the ACARS ATIS request for Memphis and send. 090 at 5. Number 30, yep, same as what I was reporting. Perfect. I don't know, I never tried those, Retta. I know some people really like the Sonys. I've worn them. To me, I found the padding not enough. It's a little bit too less, not enough padding. Doesn't meet the sound enough, in my opinion. But, I mean, to each their own. I hate those lines. I know there's a fix for those. I need to get it. I hate those lines. Breaks the realism. ZIBO is free, yes. I don't use Mac, so I can't really help you on that. Sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do it for Windows. Memphis traffic, Solaris 1007 inbound on the Barbecue 3 arrival, passing Jamla at 10,000. We're expecting ILS runway 9er Memphis traffic. .1, I think that's normal. I don't think that's changed. Maybe it's gone up just a tad, but not much. Southwest out of 18 leaving Bravo. Okay. Use the numpad keys. Of course, if you're on Mac, Diego, you use Command, and then select the number on the numpad key. So 0 through 9. So Command 0 through 9. That'd be what it'd be do on Mac. On Windows, it's Control. All right. Let's get set here. Let's do 180 heading select. Well, I guess, you know what, we'll do this. 135, let's do a little bit more. Let's do 140. Bring up that in the FMC. We're approaching final approach now. I'm going to kind of stay quiet here so I can focus on my approach. Feel free to continue to chat in the chat, of course. And as I get established on the ILS with the glide slope, you are more than welcome to drop what you believe I'll land at in regards to my vertical speed. I use Streamlabs OBS. Approach mode activated. Correction, approach mode armed. Flaps set 5. Flaps down 5.
2,500.
Last speed set 173.5.
1,000 to go.
VOR lock. Memphis traffic, Solaris 1007, 10 mile final for runway 09er, Memphis traffic.
1,000 to go.
Gear down. Flaps set 15. Gears down. Nose row down. Left and right down. Speed set 162. Glide slope is captured. Missed approach altitude set to 5,000. Taxi light on. Memphis traffic, Solaris 1007's on a 4-mile final for runway 9er. US continuous. All. Brake set to armed. Gear down. Miles out.
1,000.
Flaps going full.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Perch altitude set.
Speed going to be set to 138. Captain has the aircraft.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
500.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
400.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Auto throttle off.
Slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
300. Minimum 200.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ouch.
Knots.
Memphis traffic, Solaris 1007's clear of runway 9er. Well, that was one of the worst I've done in a very long time. Obviously, I need to go back to school and practice some more. Until Monday, guys, be sure to go on patreon.com/MFlightClub. Help support me there. Of course, don't forget to go to the Discord as well. You can chat to me while I'm not online. Not live, I should say. I'll see you guys on Monday. Till then, see you guys next time up in the sky.